Wait a minute.
Well, do we make it or not?
You have to build suspense.
Suspense. It's been 2 years.
I know, but remember like moving and then the car wreck and losing the footage?
And this.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Oh, please, guys.
What we're trying to say is sorry for the wait, and we hope you enjoy the last 10 minutes of Border to Border.
So the plan for the day, we had 12 miles to go. We needed to make it to the border and we needed to make it home. So that's what we were shooting for.
Here it is, folks, the first team on the last morning. I think we've just got 2 more teams to go and we'll be done. Yeah. How do you feel, John? It's the last morning.
I feel cold. I feel real cold. No, I feel really good.
How do you feel, Yost? Okay. We have Fife and Camille. This team has a little bit of energy this morning. There they go. Alright, Shy. How do you feel? It's the last morning.
Good.
You feel good?
Yep.
You ready to get some sleep?
Nope.
Oh. You ready to keep going?
Yep.
Alright, Friam. How do you feel?
Where'd you put yours? Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Hey!
What?
How do you feel?
I feel like it's another day. What? Hey, what? Oh.
How does Zeke feel about it being the last day?
Feels a lot like the other one.
It's kind of pretty, that sunrise.
In a similar way to public transport today, stagecoaches would have run at all hours of the day. In 1858, the Butterfield stage started out from San Francisco at 10 minutes after midnight. Travelers would have definitely sacrificed a peaceful night's rest, but those crossing Montana would have been in for some gorgeous prairie sunrises.
Alright, we're back. We lost a hub somewhere in the last 5 miles. So it looks like that instead of looking like that. So they went back to try to find it, but we decided it's not going to hurt anything for now to finish. We've got just 2 miles left or something like that, so. And then we'll either go back and try to find it or just call it or add it to the collection of things we lost on this trip.
Step up, Cuckle, Sheila, step. Step.
So when they hook up 6 Up, because we've got swing tongues, and so when they hook up 6 Up, they usually have everything, like each team hooked up with their, or sitting there waiting with their swing tongue and neck yoke and everything. And then they just, well, you can see the clevis right there. They just clevis the end. So the lines are already on the horses. They just have to run them through the rings, or I guess the rings are already strung, but they just hook the rings to, because the rings, let's see, I'll show you on this one. Oh, actually, I'll show you back here. So like this is the first team, and the lines get hooked just so they all stay straight. And then there'll be one set on this next Cuckoo and Shiloh here, and then there'll be Shine and Rosie out there.
Only shine, Zip. Overtime.
Here we go. Hopefully we'll have service all the way to the border and we can just keep videoing.
Driving 6 Up can really be a handful, especially if you haven't been doing it. Your fingers get to cramping up because there's so much tension on all your fingers.
You can watch his hands, how much he'll adjust the lines as you're going. He's constantly moving and shifting and
Skilled drivers were very important for stage lines to keep their coaches safely running at top speeds. In the best of conditions, a 6 Up stage team could have reached speeds of 20 miles an hour. Our crew was content with a slower clip. We'd save the big push for the border.
What do you think, Yos?
Oh, I think we're done. Hey, look at that.
Oh yeah.
It's a good thing it's only 12 miles that day because we had shoes that were only half there by the end of it.
So what do you think? Honestly, what is the final reaction to finishing this trip? Grime Strain over there hiding.
I think we're all ready to go home. It was fun, but we are all really tired.
By the end of the trip, you can probably tell from the footage, everybody was starting to look a little grumpy and anticlimactic. It's because they were.
It's just over. Oh, you guys are sad.
North Dakota, that's the biggest thing.
You made it, okay.
Well, crossing the border may not have been what we all expected it to be, but I mean, I wasn't depressed, but some of the other people were.
Well, you obviously had a good time like this.
Ellie, did you have a good time?
Yeah, great.
With all the horses? Elativa. And the uncles. It's the uncles. Go, go! Step up! Step up! Get up there!
Rubber Ducky feed truck was pretty much empty. We'd eaten up most of the feed, so we had room for the coach. But it doesn't have ramps on it, so loading that's always kind of fun. You have to find some steep bank somewhere, and we have short little ramps. We lean up against it, and you just need a whole bunch of people and basically carry it on. But we got that strapped down, and that truck was on the road for home.
The horses had taken us 620 miles in the last 10 days. Now, in just 10 hours, the trucks would take us home. We made it home that night in time for dinner, and sitting around the table, you got to see just a glimpse of the memories that had been made and the stories that would be told for probably years to come.
So Brooke, what were you saying before?
Just looking back at the entire trip, it was a trip of a lifetime, honestly, and something that I had always wanted to experience or be a part of, something along those lines. I had no idea it would be with such amazing people.
What I took away from the trip is that Montana will always be my happy place. As soon as we cross the border from Idaho to Montana, I don't know, the world just kind of changes and shifts. You wander into this beautiful big sky country, and all the thoughts you had of the busy life just are different. Distraction seems to fall away. The people are kind and simple. It was a little step into the old times. So I'm very thankful that I got to go on it, and I wouldn't have traded it for anything.
When I look back on finishing this dream, it won't be crossing the border that stands out. It's going to be the memories we made along the way, which is time to spend with God and with friends, and the enjoyment of living life.
When we look back on history, we see how people with big dreams and bold courage shaped the West. And to me, this trip is just an inspiration for us to live like that in our lives today.
You know, I think about a trip every now and then. It was definitely worth doing. Zeke!
Well, you have to put a hole in there, John. You can't just put it in the wood. Why don't we just hire one? Think about how much money an hour we each make.
Eve, what do you need these for? They kind of remind me of the Stagecoach deal.
John, what? I've always told you, you frame a window. You gotta. Guys, let's just not do this and just go drive the stagecoach somewhere.